Everyone else with armor. Simple's going to be at the top of the stairs, peering down, but this is a stack towards the B bomb site, and this little bit of a boost. Bit sees absolutely nothing. Team Liquid's going to play it patiently. Ykinder looking for any pushes out towards Fountain, making sure there's nobody gathering early information from Navi.
Yeah, Perfecto's even getting aggressive with it, right? Taking this short water control away. Getting himself posted early, and with the boost still employed, it's kind of like a gnarly double setup down here towards short. Only problem is I didn't envision it was going to stay around for long, right? With Perfecto already having that control and a lot of resources being dedicated down towards B in spite of not seeing anything, it's kind of only a matter of time you can keep that up, right? And so Team Liquid might find this perfect window of opportunity.
Yeah, they've been patient enough to allow the stack to kind of change its philosophy. Alicia's going to lead the way. He's been dropped to P250. Wants to challenge on the entrance. SDY is the point man on defense in the bomb site.
Yeah, he spots Elige starting to move on out, but not the commitment right now.
Ykinder's in a strong lurk position as well.
If Bit keeps this curiosity up, if he goes hunting over in middle, ooh, I think Bit saw something.
No,
hang on. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, hello. Ykinder walking up through the toilets.
Will you clear this?
Electronic tucked in. Ykinder, is he going to give this a look? And he's just holding it right now, but he walks to his death, and now the B hit's underway. That lurk from Ykinder can't get anything done. It's NaFly down at B in the meantime. Quick double kill off that Glock. He said he's been a pillar of consistency. Well, that's a great way to open up. Damage done to Bit over at short as well. Simple with this P2K. Seen him pull off some gnarly shots with it in the competition so far. Gonna need a bit more of that, as suddenly it is just down to him in the 1v4. Liquid are running at him, knife out. Oh, yeah, I think he kind of realized you ain't getting the knife in there. And so it's Liquid grabbing a pistol round. They go a man down early. They lose that lurk over on the A site, but Naf is so quick to make up for it.
Oh, yeah, that's an awkward timing for Perfecto as well to drop down or slide down that little bit of a ramp. Also getting deleted is SDY. Really well played post plan after the entrance is provided from Naf, excuse me. I was gonna say, you gotta give credit to Nitro. He was an honorable man. Players, shouldn't be any kind of surprise. A little bit of spam coming through. Extra damage onto Ykinder. Once again, a very slow, passive, and calculated opening from Team Liquid, just now starting to move forward just about at the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, Bit represents a pretty tantalizing fight for Team Liquid. There's no one here to help him. So if they can find this opener, yeah, that's an untradeable kill, right? That's a 5v4 that you can't equalize. Might see a bit of reaction here out of NaVi, and here it is, right? Pushing up over towards short. Young and Perfecto both take fights, and Young wins 2 of them. Electronic comes in with another, chimes in with a kill from that CZ. Elige opened the round. Now he's going to have to open this B site. He's gone. Young's 5-7 is doing Team Liquid in. Nitro all alone now, and the rotate's already here from Simple. Gonna be a rough one trying to get around this corner. Baits the shot, but the 5-7 delivers 4 in the round out of Young. And a lovely way to steal that little force buy away from Team Liquid.
Yeah, great job from SDY. Nice little peek in towards water here. Just a good sequence put together all together. That's a nice shot onto OC. This is a nasty little one. He saw the shadow of Elige before he could even turn the corner. That was well done. Disgustingly good round from SDY. He's got perfect fights for himself.
Yeah, I mean, he literally had Young pinned in on an aggro short play, right? So, yeah, Electronic kind of gives Young the way out, and then he goes on to win you the whole damn round. Nice catch. Perfecto. And Electronic waiting over here towards Monster. They're playing this one right from the front lines. And so Team Liquid do decide to try and get tricky with it and look to come through a Monster smoke. They're going to be on the receiving end of 2 of these guns up in their face. Flash in, but a molly in their way. That sucks all the momentum out of this B play.
Ooh, actually, I was going to say it also sucks Simple over towards the B bomb site. It lures him to kind of start the rotation. He hesitated for a moment, but now he's got the right read. All they need is kill, but Electronic's going to get away, and he's got information as well with the jump. And now I think Liquid, they might want to reconsider. Back to Monster we go. They don't have time to rotate all the way back around towards A.
Flash is raining in, streaming over Monster. NaFly with 1. Young and Perfecto trying to play this crossfire, but Elige taps them out. Simple here from earlier. And Bit rotating through the heavens. Keep that contained, keep it under control. But it is a nice damage dealing round out of Liquid still. They would have loved the plant. They would have loved the chance to make a little more out of that one there. It's just the fact that NaVi...
2-1. And now it's a lack of armor for Team Liquid, so it should be easy for NaVi to chew him up and build some money and start getting comfortable heading into the gun rounds.
Yeah, so all we got is these two P250s to try and make this one interesting. For NaVi, you know, you could maybe lose one guy here, but you want to take these chances to build up that CT economy fast as you can, really. And Electronic floating around the connector, the only one in kind of any danger right now, as they do have connector on the side of Liquid. Might need a bit of assistance. Young could try and help him out, and he will. That was a nade coming over from the B site before Young peaks, and it chains together with Electronic really nicely.
Yeah, it gets him some bonus money. 3 kills of bonus money. Well done from Electronic, building up some cash flow. Simple, patiently waiting. It's OC and NAF as the only two remaining that are surely going to fall any moment now as soon as they peek into these fights. Let's see how on point he is. Let's see how cracked he is today. Not a headshot.
Yeah.
A little disappointed with that one.
No, yeah, I can feel you building into it, hoping
really
it would just be the clean tap and then,
exactly.
you know, done deal. But it's all good. He got the kill, and no one ends up falling for NaVi right now. Now we have this first buy round. This is our first kind of eye test of the real T side for Team Liquid. It is going to be lacking that AWP on OC. No way you could add the cash for that.
Timing flash. Waiting for Bit to call for it.
Yeah, right now, Simple just holding this wide swing early. Now could even look to chain that flashbang in, but Bit caught out on an island. Yakinda able to trade that, and now there's upgrades for him as well. So that Galil doesn't stay in play long. 4v4 and Team Liquid up and leave mid. I like this. They've cut off this flow of info, right? Bit was in a very, very forward position, and with him being there would have caused you problems later in the round. They've cleared him out, and they find themselves a level with NaVi. They know this is going to split up this defense, likely 2-2 between either side of the map. So they start to home in down towards B. Although I will say, the bomb's on Yakinda. And is actually going on a bit of a scouting mission away from this B side of the map now. NaFly's firing off through these smokes, right? Just keeping the illusion that Liquid are outside of the B site. But really, they've got their sights set on all this mid control.
Oh, Electronic's just gone through the smoke, though. And Naf's going to be calling this out. Hey, guys, they just pop flash through Monster. He's got to be careful. Naf, oh, he doesn't realize it. He's not even checking. He's not even looking whatsoever. This is so...
Oh.
Does he turn? Oh, freebie. That's huge. But everyone's already rotated. Back to the B bomb site, and Liquid have free access. Nobody's home for NaVi. Perfecto's got to tuck down. And there's going to be a bomb plant as OC streams in. 15 seconds on the clock.
Oh, that's a rough dink, but Simple will reply. Moving in to help out Perfecto. They're starting to find a way back in. The bomb cut loose from Team Liquid, and they can't get it back in time. This one's stolen away from them. You thought that NaFly did enough, right? That was a lovely little lurk into B that opened up that route into an empty side of the map.
The Molotov kept OC from planting default and forced him into the open, forced Liquid to actually have to take that fight in towards heaven. That's so brutal. What seemed like a free bomb site and a free plant was denied. Once again, just at the perfect moment. OC can't get comfortable. He can't shift to the other side of the bomb site, and Naf is stuck trying to support and clear things out. Well done from NaVi. Timing on the shift.
More of these pistols out for Liquid then, hoping they can find something with it. Oh, that saved AK on Yakinda as well, and it's poised itself over here towards B short. This guy normally has a tremendous ability to create space, and you would really love that to come out in a round like this. Shows he was kind of willing to fight, right, with his position over towards short. He wanted to be involved early, but NaVi just didn't give him that engagement he was so desperately looking for. So they're going to try and boost him up down on that B side of the map.
I think in a round like this, too, if you're NaVi and you know one AK-47 was saved, you're very... Oh.
You saw it. Yes!
There's the little tap. I was going to say, you're going to be cognizant and avoid getting punished by some kind of cheese play like this, but it's not to be. Perfecto goes down. 5-on-4 for Liquid. But still going to be a tough round to win overall. And the defense isn't shifting. NaVi's calling a bluff.
Yeah, it feels like they're expecting that AK to get mobile, right? Liquid to try to manipulate these rotates again with a bit of a fake, but this time they're just going to stick to their guns, follow through with this B play. Smoking Monster, but Liquid are already ahead of it, and it's Yakindar with another kill in the round. This hero AK doing a good job of keeping Liquid in this one. He drops that bomb over. Damage to Elige, who doesn't need to repeat this now. Bomb planted for him. Yakindar still keeping up this aggression on the AK. From the get-go of this round, he wanted to be involved in fights. But that's his last one. Simple with the return, with the response. And now he's moving in, closing the net on these site players. Elige brought down even lower, and OC getting wrapped. He desperately needs help, but Elige can't offer anything. So low on health, and one chance to land this shot. Out with the swing. That's clean, and he's got Simple off the bomb. 3 seconds, 2 left on it. He gets him off one more time.
Simple
it's so close, but Simple committed. It's just short. The fuse goes off, and Team Liquid have stole that round away.
That's ice cold from Elige. No HP. What a shot. And even just playing it perfectly, keeping Simple off the bomb just long enough. A nice one tap from Simple to activate this. It took a long time for them to find OC. And this shot right here wins the day. Bit swings into it, nothing he can do.
All right, bit of long aggression this time. Something new out of Liquid. We haven't had to really contest with this yet, and in spite of that, they're still double stacked over here in the long bathroom. So, good opportunity to try and shut this down, but the timing on that turn. Electronic, who wasn't looking over towards the entry, just turns around as the flash comes in. Good for one, but not enough to keep this in a favorable spot for Navi. Suddenly you're hoping like Bit could just be unaccounted for up close in the toilets, and Elige ready for that swing.
I think he heard the footsteps. I think SDY thought he was going to actually swing with that Molotov throw, and he just gave away the information a little bit early. OC's looking for this follow-up peek from Simple. I don't think Simple's going to creep forward far enough for this to come to fruition. Navi's defense at a tough spot. 2 on 4. Simple at A. Perfecto at the B bomb site. And it's time for NAF to challenge. And NAF once again might find just a free B bomb site. Flashbangs were out in support as he streams in, and Perfecto's just bailing out. But OC's got to cross with the bomb, and he's going to drop it. 20 seconds.
Okay, Nitro's just grabbed it. He was down bottom of connector. Thank goodness he was, right? Or else this one could have fallen away to the time. At least that footstep lurks in the bathrooms and executes Perfecto, so that's going to put a stop to any chance of weirdness in the 2-on-3. Simple will just be saving this AWP, and I got to say, you know, 10-1, it's kind of just snuck under the radar. Simple looking real good to open this one up. Yeah. That's at least a promising sign for NaVi fans, right? Because this has been one of the quieter events for him.
Yeah, I mean, he even addressed that in the interview that we heard in the pregame. Is he's been pretty disappointed with his individual efforts and performances so far. So obviously coming in today and looking good so far in the early going. You know who else is looking good? Not just the clutch, but this round was very clean from Elige. Some very crisp headshots. This was a very nice peek. Information again on the footsteps, so knew exactly where the fight was going to be.
Weirdness. Oh, God. Okay. Elige trying to keep this one clean and even. Trying. Ooh, and he will succeed with a bit of help from his friends. Yakindar comes in. Keeps that under control. I was really nervous with how that starts, but they're quick to regain that control of the B site. Bit of composure.
Yeah, NAF extremely blind that whole time. OC's gonna just peek, give it a little jiggle. He sees the AWP, doesn't go down. Gonna try and close the gap, but it's Simple. He's not gonna miss 2, but the dink is there. Can they catch him in the feet? No. Yakinder was close by. It's gonna fall. They want this AWP, and Nitro is coming from the other side.
This is a big hunt. This is the only way that NaVi have this AWP in the next round. It'd also be the free AWP for Team Liquid. It's so Simple. He's getting hunted right now. Nitro super close in the bank. About to come through, and he will finish the job that OC started. Getting that free AWP upgrade, and perhaps more importantly, removing it from the arsenal of NaVi in this coming up round.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. That's the important side. Not necessarily passing it over, but just taking it away. Huge. So off the back of an Elige 1v2 and an Elige triple kill in the...
Yeah, they hear all this util going out connector. They've lost this real estate early on. Gonna have to be pretty conservative with the nade usage here for NaVi.
I think Naf missed the cross of Perfecto. If he tries to challenge through Monster again in this round, it might be a little bit of a tough fight.
So we are hoping that success can be found for Liquid over here towards this A side of the map, right? Maybe force a bit of a reaction out of NaVi, and actually it's about to come through now. It's another clash of Simple and OC, and it's another one that Simple is able to win out. A tag goes his way, but not the killing blow, and now him and Bit. Okay, you found Bits. You know that Simple's still here. Yakindar and Elige as this little tag team taking a lot of space up the long side. And NaFly holds down the connector. These lurks out of him, still finding a lot of impact for Team Liquid. Perfecto, very far removed from this round in the 1v3. And even though Naf's got quite the jog to bring this bomb into the site, there's no danger. Perfecto's already committed to the save.
Yakindar Elige is a very tough tag team pairing to deal with for anybody. And a great protocol rotation from Naf as his teammates fall, shifts away from the B bomb site, drops down the ladder, looks for the fast flank through blue door, able to shut that down as well. Perfecto's got no standing. He's having a quiet game himself to start, 1-7. And Liquid really starting to build up into this game now. 4 rounds in a row, and that's a 4v5 conversion. All right, Elige.
Yeah, I think they're really thankful that it's kind of Bit who's playing behind that smoke there, right? Because it just suddenly gives you, like, you know...
well, you know, Simple's still around. If you kill Simple through the smoke, then...
runs down this low.
Electronic has a smoke for the Molotov that's going to come towards Truck, and I'm assuming Perfecto with this boost would be able to see over that smoke that extinguishes the Molotov.
Yeah, this ain't a boost you see every day either, so... will Liquid be ready for it? Yakindar opens, but this hero M4 boosted up, put in pole position to try and deliver, removed by Yakindar. Juggled around these Truck players, but spamming this smoke.
Time.
Would net you all the frags. Ooh, hello, that's the bomb getting away from Liquid. Naf's only just arriving as well. They've got to move quickly here. Time's of the essence. Yakindar with one, and Electronic gone as well. NaFly gets there just in the nick of time. And so Liquid do navigate that stack, do see that round through to the very end.
And this time it's Yakindar with all the important opening kills as he moves up long. The first one right here as Bit swings out, but he's just a nightmare to deal with from that long angle, helping clear everything. And that's a 5-player stack that Liquid works their way through. They take a 2-round lead, and we've got the first time out.
Together, they can't be more than a few meters apart. Grouped up over towards middle, and Elige will be sent forward alone, set up by a flash. All short. There's this con flank starting to arrive out of Nitro, and that'll pressure Bit out of the round. Simple from the front of the toilets wants to try and fight for this control, but Yakindar has slipped the net into the toilets. Here's Simple reposition, and on the flash from Nitro, takes a swing. Every one of these fights has been supplemented with a flashbang so far for Liquid. Great little interplay between them over here in middle. And Yakindar's going to take it one step further on this solo mission.
Naf looking for the flank, and he's got it. Good transfer up. Good find on a Perfecto. And man, Liquid just keep knocking him down. NaVi have nothing. Another plants. And a 7th round. Oh my lord. Naf even gets that one. Okay. That's a cool keyboard.
Dude, I really like what NaFly's bringing to the table right now. These lurks have been super impactful, and you know, it might kind of feel tempting if you're NaVi to try and single him out, to try and, you know, take some sort of 2v1 on him. You know, he's kind of lurking around Monster in the short to his own devices in these rounds where he's lurking B.
Well, you got to give some credit over as well to your kind of aggressive riflers of Yakindar and Elige making the plays that they are. This is kind of exactly how this Team Liquid roster with Yakindar coming in is designed to be, and I feel like so infrequently do we see Yakindar having a great game and Elige having a great game at the same time. It always feels like it's one or the other, but right now they've both had huge rounds of impact, and when you have your aggressive riflers doing that, that's what's forcing those rotations that allows Naf to be patient. That's what's forcing those rotations that allowing Naf to read the game and put himself in the perfect position. Flashbang out, Elige a little bit blind, takes superficial damage as OC steps up to the plate.
trade places. Freaky Friday in the bathrooms. I wouldn't have put it past him hitting that. Thankfully for Navi, they're allowed to keep this stack in tow. One man down on the B site, and he's called. Yeah, there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of util raining over. It feels like they're already in. And they are. Liquid with the plant, a 5v5 retake on the Pistol's armor for Navi.
You got to say at this point, too, the amount of times that Liquid's been able to rotate over and find like a free B bomb site. Here, obviously, just some pistols that they're going up against, so a little bit of a stack from Navi and risk-taking. But, I mean, the amount of times Liquid's been able to kind of stroll in or have a huge advantage coming into the B bomb site, they're calling a good game as well. Whether it's Nitro with the game plan out of spawn, whether it's your Kinder with some of his mid-round calls, they are outplaying Navi tactically and individually at the moment during this streak.
Yeah, and I think that kind of comes back to the trifecta of names that we've been going to here, right? It's the idea that this duo of riflers over towards A are applying so much pressure while NaV is keeping the back door open. It's giving rise to...
This has really gotten away from Navi in a bad way.
Yeah, and like simultaneously to that, it feels like everything's clicked into place for Liquid, doesn't it? Ooh, all right. Clean dig for Perfecto to open up this round. Spam damage from NaV and response. Simple. Didn't even get to play this time round. He's down at 4 HP. Hadn't even seen anyone yet.
All right, let's see what Elijah's got out towards long. OC's going to come join up with him. Bomb still dropped, but centralized. 1 minute on the clock. And they're quiet the whole way. This time, no pop flash. They don't want to give away. It comes in a little bit late. Lee sees one, gets lured into the trap. OC, good shot. Is he going to get another one? Bit missed an opportunity, and there it is, the second. OC having a chance for impact, and he's delivered with 2.
Yeah, and he's had a kind of strugglesome start, right? A lot of leg shots on this AWP, and those just hurt. Feels like he's so close to being on the mark. Well, he nails both of them when it really matters.
I don't know if there's time for OC and NaV to actually run all the way back to the A bomb site. Nitro's going to push forward and clear it, so Nitro has to turn this into a flank.
Oh, he's trying to turn it into a fake. He's hoping that lobbing in this
util
forces the rotate, but no, Navi are sticking to their guns. Sumda Young with the mag 7. Oh, no! Oh, dear! Oh, but don't worry, Simple should have saved it with that kill there. Nitro going to arrive, but just seconds too late. Maybe 3, 2, 1, and Simple is away. Just wins it by hiding. Just falling short of that one. The flank a couple of seconds too late. And a stack that didn't budge for Navi.
And Simple had that 4 HP the whole round. He got spammed out right at the beginning.
That's crazy to think, right? Yeah, imagine if NaV had just converted that kill. It's a whole different story.
Oh, that's just Team Liquid running out of time.
Right. Orp aggro, and they're both going to meet over here on short. Simple and OC are both poised to take this, but it's Electronic to break the silence. Moving in, he will get traded after one. Simple hangs around the back of the smoke, but Elige punishes in a very big way. It's him and Yakinda on his tag team again, trying to rise above it all, but Sumda Young puts him in the dirt. Dancing around, Flash finds him, Bits got him from the heavens. Lovely little interplay between these two. It's left to Nitro. Trying to get double digits for Liquid, but he can't get it done.
Devastating. Navi's going to try and replicate things. Perfecto goes 1 for 1. Dooley's on Elige as well. Over at the stairs, SDY and Electronic. Dooley's can't get the job done. And Yakinder can't get the job done. SDY continues to step up.
Yeah, it was him in round 15 who really put on a show down in that B site to find Navi a 6th. He's kickstarted this second half in a big way. That's a double Glock kill in the connector. Serves Navi really well in this round. They've got the B site. They know the Nitro's over here in middle. It would almost be impressive to find a way to lose this one. And so they simply won't. Navi arrive on this T side with a pistol round already under their belt.
Yeah, that's a great start. They needed it. As turns it into a 3-round streak going back to the final 2 rounds of the first.
It does leave a lot of them without head armor. Normally not really worth mentioning, but there are still Galils in play here for Navi. What would this be in their bonus round? So that does make them just a little scarier.
does leave them without kits also, so keep an eye on that when the post plant comes in. If the post plant comes in, it's going to have to be a quick retake. Defensive utility being deployed.
Smoke in there in the toilets from that boost is, you know, just trying to be a little deceptive in nature as to where this CT setup is positioned. Does also slow down this creep up the short side, meaning Elige only has to focus on one angle. This little tight one in through the toilets. Now that smoke fades, though, so he will have to keep his head on a swivel here. When you throw up in the boost like this, you're really hoping you get something out of it, because getting out of this boost position can be rough, even with the smoke down. The spam damage connects, but they will get the players out. Bit trades, and now Elige going up and over. He makes a boost of his own up on top of the dice box, but that one's not left to chance. Team Liquid get onto double digits. They win that first rifle round. Round 3 bye. Might have had limitations, but when Elige gives you a round like that, it doesn't matter.
It's a great flashbang from NaV as well. It's huge. He gets the opening kill and then tucks himself.
Liquid thus far. I feel like so many of these fights that they're in, the guys they're against are just like blind. At bare minimum, it's like, you know, even in like these bait and switch rounds in that first half over towards toilets, they were kind of knocking out the bait and switch component of it by blinding the bait player. Nitro getting aggro. Alongside him is Yakinda, and this time, won't have the flashbang to get them in, but they do have one later from NaV if needed. It's never needed, though. They mop up everyone over towards the monster side of things. Even a TK in the midst. And so now it's just bit with a Glock, sat in T-spawn, minute left, so I guess plenty of time still to play with, but I don't see him winning this one, Jason.
Oh, wow, good call.
Yeah, well, you know,
yeah, you're gonna.
They said they come to me for my prediction. Have you seen how I'm doing on the sheet? It ain't looking so great.
I haven't seen it. You're not.
I got two right now.
Yeah, there's been some
2 out
upsets
of
in this
8.
event.
Kind of impressive. Not that many upsets, Jason.
I'm trying to help you out here.
Hello. Well, there's the
you
no
might be
head
wrong
armor.
again.
Yeah, the no head armor comes into play, and thank goodness. Where it's falling on deaf ears, yeah. Elige gets that spot over towards the bathrooms. Electronic moving up. That smoke goes down again, and Elige going to try and play around it in a similar fashion to how he did last time.
Oh.
Yeah, they've learned their lesson. Perfecto. I don't even know what that wallbang was through. Just the lip of the toilets, I guess. That's crazy.
That's a disgusting shot, because Elige was feeling frisky. He was looking for fights. NaV, another flashbang up into the sky in support. Navi's not yet committed. They're waiting for the counter utility. They're waiting for the spam to indicate the positions of the defense, and now they can move forward for free. Liquid have a decision to make.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, bomb planting and a man down. You're really hoping that this utility can, like, force a fight your way. Force a 4v4.
I think with this utility in place, the smoke that just went up, that Molotov, it's got to be the safe call. But SDY jumps through. Got all the information, and certainly now, if you're Liquid, you call it off and save the weapons.
Yeah, that one gets a little bit awkward, right? You back out to play retake there after losing Elige like that, and then you have the volley of util coming in. You're dead on, right? It felt like really nice from NaVi to kind of hold on to those smokes. Once that retake utility came in from Liquid, they were so quick to just fully negate it by smoking off the top of dumpster. It's like, oh, well, you aren't going to come through that, are you? And we don't have to fight you either. It was quite a nice feeling, really, just getting to play the numbers game and forcing a save out of Liquid.
It helps when the opening kill is so clean, right? Because like you don't use all your utility. Let's see it right here. Ooh, he's looking for it. Yeah, right through the edge of the firewall.
It's even crazier than I thought.
That ain't bad at all. He's gonna survive as Yakinda drops away. Doesn't want to deal with the smoke, doesn't want to stick around, so safety. As the Molotov is extinguished, but still Liquid keep 4 defenders here. Elige is all on his lonesome out towards long.
I mean, even the kind of info that you get off the back of that molly being smoked, right? It's like, oh, okay, so they were planning to assemble this boost. That gives you a rough idea that there are a couple of players down here towards B. They start to dismantle this stack now after it goes quiet for a moment. Liquid might be given a taste of their own medicine here if they're not careful. They were doing this to NaVi all T-side long. Just going quiet, these lulls in the action, forcing a rotate in the CT setup. It's going to leave this B site that much less defended. OC is here on the AWP, playing around the pillar. They line up for him over at short. Does miss the flick back, but a 2-for-1. It ain't bad. He skewers the short play. Perfecto with a trade onto Nitro, but a man's already dropped in. Yakinda are fast to arrive. Leaves it all on bit in the 1 versus 3. He's got 20 seconds. Bomb at his feet, but he's moved past it. Instead, he's hunting down this trade. However, NaFly repositions nicely around that util combo at CT and was ready to trade.
Great double from OC. Well, obviously a little bit fortunate as they line up, streaming up, but a good shot to hit. Oof. That sucks. Flashbang was popping in front of the pillar.
Nice!
Got to back away. Yeah, good Molotov to cover the retreat. Alicia's gonna help him out with the kill on towards Bit, make sure he can fall back safely. Yeah, I was gonna say they just shifted away from that B bomb set, but Yakindo was close enough to be there quickly.
Yeah, he could drop down, right,
Yep.
and immediately play that heaven rotate. Nice little detail. Gave them a lot of presence over towards A and still kept that third man feeling present over towards B.
And Yakindo's doing what we know he likes to do, just starting to push and get information and make the map feel a little bit smaller for Team Liquid as he's saying, hey, there's no one outside B. There's no one outside B. So Nitro, you shift over to the A bomb site. I'm going to wait. I'm here in case they try and fall back. But for the moment, we don't need you here. So defense gets shored up. An already strong defense gets even stronger. And it's just a scout and pistols, not even armor. And there's the scout that hits the deck.
Yeah, last time you went for this A play, right, you kind of forced Liquid into a retake setup. That's not happening with all this info that you talk about. They wanted to fight that every step of the way. Some die young. 1v5. They go and grab
Is he
the
winning
ball.
it?
I don't fancy his ult. I think he probably just dies to this ult. Hey!
Nice.
OC nailed. With the quad B lean and Elige playing this early connector position. I'm assuming this is to, if need be, kind of lend a bit of assistance to OC, not let him get swung from the single door while they assemble that boost. This does mean, is for Elige, he kind of gets left in hot water at the start of these rounds, right? Could be a vulnerability that NaVi could look to exploit if they knew about it. And that's kind of the big problem right now with how, you know, NaVi have been fairly slow out of the gate. They don't really know about Elige's movements. They don't really know about this quad B stack that's been employed at the start of so many of these rounds.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. I mean, why it might look like he's kind of can be in hot water quickly. Elige doesn't feel that way. Shifting between positions. Yakinder's got him covered for blue door. Electronic now going to start probing. Molotov doesn't go anywhere useful. Space is being gained out towards front of bathrooms, and Elige's gaze is taken elsewhere. 38 seconds, and Navi's still not aligned, not together, and the bomb is far back, just now being picked up by Simple.
Yeah, he's kind of got to run it back towards B, and so that's going to leave you with a 3-player push. These 2 A guys having to try and drop down into the connector, but Elige has been here since the start of the round. Electronic gets all the way in. He's kind of shocked how much room he's got here, and with Bit winning that fight in the connector, victory's going to be short-lived. Yakindar should have this trade. Nitro tries to run into the site and deny a plant, and
Oh, they didn't get it. They didn't get it.
That molly went into the site and it moved them out of position long enough. I didn't think we were going to get that out of NaVi.
This round is so weird.
Didn't really have like any sort of ebb and flow to it, did it?
No,
It was
it
kind
didn't.
of very disjointed, very awkward. And when you're playing it to the extremities of the clock like that, those are not the words we want to be throwing around.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really close. Yeah.
Like,
What the fuck are they doing?
very, very quickly. The only chance you had was really to pressure NaFly sooner rather than later before this flank could get activated. They've got no idea it's happening. And with them slowing down like this, it's given Yakindar so much room, so much time to just steal this round away.
1 versus 3 for Simple. No armor. At least he's got the bomb. That might be the only thing. Maybe if you want to give him a second thing, it'd be the... Legion's going to come down the stairs again, but OC's off is out towards long, and here's that pace change, but here's a double kill from Nitro. Once again, a huge deficit for NaVi. Perfecto claws it back. At 3-on-2 with 1.5 minutes remaining in the round.
Info's there for Liquid right now. They know that these guys are over on short right now, so they're going to supplement this B site with an extra man. 2 players down here. Orp on OC just left holding these long angles outside of the A site. Some die young. Been someone who in these kind of critical moments, at least in this map, has been able to deliver. Let's see if that keeps up, because he's got Simple alongside of both of them. Having a good game right now for NaVi. If anyone was going to do it, it's these two. Into the B site they go. Nitro and Nafly both here. Playing for this trade at bare minimum. Some die young. That was a chance. That was the opportunity, and it sails right by, and they don't know about Nitro. They still haven't cleared this, and so that's a freebie. Simple's now going to do it alone. At least has the info on this close player. It's a good flash to leave Simple blind. Bit of room given to OC as a result, but he's missed this timing. Simple creeps underneath the heavens and wins that fight. A 1v1. OC, he's landed so many leg shots on Simple throughout this series. Well, finally needs to convert one of them, and he will. Liquid steal away NaVi's map pick to open up this quarterfinal.